You need to say goodbye to the UK, not out of whim, not out of fear, but because there comes a time when staying becomes riskier than leaving. In 2025, crime has exploded in several major British cities. Knife attacks have become a daily occurrence in London, Manchester, and Birmingham. Taxes are rising, public services are declining, and while you're being told that everything is fine, entire families are adjusting their schedules, routes, and routines out of worry. This video isn't here to scare you. It exists for one reason only: to give you a plan B, not an escape, not a tropical fantasy. A concrete project, 5 countries where safety, freedom, and opportunity aren't just words from politicians. And best of all, you don't need to be rich to consider them. 1. Cyprus, Europe's hidden gem. A country often overlooked by Britons, yet it's one of the few places in Europe that ticks all the boxes. Safety? Fewer than 800 crimes per 100,000 people. That's 10 times less than the UK. In Cyprus, you're not taught to avoid certain neighborhoods. You just live normally. Taxes? 12.5% corporate tax, 0% tax on dividends if you're a resident. Much softer income tax than in Britain. It's legal, stable, and accessible. No need for shady offshore setups. Lifestyle? Towns like Limassol or Paphos offer sunshine, the sea, and a relaxed pace of life. Around £700 a month is enough to rent decent accommodation off-season. Yes, it's an island, it's quieter, more rural, but as a foundation for a new life, Cyprus is a safe bet. And if you're looking for an English-speaking country with a more familiar culture, Ireland might be your next option. 2. Ireland, peace just 2 hours away. Still in Europe, but a completely different vibe. Cyprus is about softness. Ireland is about stability. Less sunshine, true, but far more serenity. And in an uncertain world, that matters. Ireland is not a member of any military alliance like NATO. Homeschooling is legal. It's one of the safest countries in Europe, with under 1,600 crimes per 100,000 people. And most importantly, it feels like home. English-speaking, culturally close, near to the UK. Not everything is perfect. Taxes are higher than in Cyprus. Above £40,000 per year, you'll pay up to 40% in income tax. And living in Dublin is expensive, very expensive. Expect to pay £2,000 per month for a one-bedroom flat. But for a British family seeking stability, culture, and safety, Ireland is a strong option. And for those who want to go even further, where financial freedom is total, head to the Middle East. 3. Dubai. The true meaning of freedom. We're leaving Europe and heading where the future is being built at full speed. Dubai is more than a postcard backdrop. It's one of the few places in the world where freedom and safety go hand in hand. 0% income tax, 0% tax on dividends. And if you run a company earning less than £95,000 per year, you pay no tax at all. Safety? 50 crimes per 100,000 people. That's 140 times less than in the UK. In Dubai, your children can walk alone at night, and no statistic can truly capture that. Digital government, fast execution, accessible international education. Yes, it's expensive if you're chasing luxury. But with £3,000 to £3,500 a month, you can live comfortably, without a state taking half of what you earn. But if you're after even more order, structure, and excellence, go further east. Head to Singapore. 4. Singapore. Order and excellence. Singapore is Dubai with a military mindset. Ultra strict, ultra clean, ultra efficient. 650 crimes per 100,000 people. Here, laws aren't suggestions. Rules are strict, enforced, respected. Result: one of the cleanest, safest countries on earth. Taxes? 0% on dividends and capital gains. Income tax is progressive up to 22%, but only for very high earners. 17% corporate tax. Nothing extreme. But excellence comes at a cost. Cost of living is high. Expect to pay £2,500 to £4,000 for accommodation. And school fees can quickly double your budget if you have children. Singapore is perfect for young couples, entrepreneurs, or anyone seeking a super-structured environment. But if your dream is more about open spaces, pure freedom, and raw meritocracy, there's one more place to explore. Texas. 5. Texas, the America of the free. Let's finish with an unapologetic cultural shock. Texas. Big, bold, free. The name alone brings to mind wide open spaces, flags, pickups, but also a real mindset. 0% income tax, less than 1% corporate tax, just a small franchise tax, and a booming economy with companies fleeing California to settle here. Here, you have the right to succeed, the right to educate your children yourself, the right to be different. A single person can live there on £2,000 to £3,000 per month. Rent is around £1,200. Fuel and groceries are far cheaper than in the UK. Yes, there are areas to avoid, but overall, Texas is twice as safe as France or certain parts of the UK. It's not running away, it's rebuilding elsewhere. You've just discovered 5 destinations where freedom, safety, and ambition are possible. Countries that don't punish success, that protect their citizens, and reward those who move forward. But to leave, you need a solid base, a mobile income you can take with you. You don't need to be rich, but you do need to be ready.